Have you ever read a Guardians of the Galaxy comic book? Wait, do I even have one? I guess not. Oh wait, I do have one. I remember why I picked this up. It wasn't because of Guardians of the Galaxy. I got it because the cover showed what Wolverine looked like under the skin. I never really noticed it was a Guardians of the Galaxy comic. If I saw it on the shelf today, I'd probably buy it for a different reason. With the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Marvel Studios has now made 15 films. Starting with Iron Man in 2008 and leading up to Infinity War in 2018, they've mapped out a storyline that's connected through every film. One thing that Marvel did really well off the bat was make every film relatable and grounded. Specifically grounded on Earth. That is, until 2014. They played it safe by choosing the most well-known characters to put on the screen first, and Guardians of the Galaxy changed all of that. Before I give my review of Volume 2, let's look at some of the history first.
I've had a lot of folks try to kill me over the years. I ain't about to be brought down by a tree and a talking raccoon.
How many of you knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were before the movie came out? I didn't know about them. Guardians of the Galaxy as a movie not only took characters that very few people knew about, but it put them in outer space. Deep outer space. This opened things up for new characters and, most importantly, a fresh setting. And people were ready for it, because Marvel had started becoming a little predictable. Were audiences asking for something new, or were they longing for something they hadn't seen in a long time? One thing's for sure, when it came out, people loved it.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Now bring it down hard. Someday.
But ask yourself, what made it great? Two of its main characters are a tree and a talking raccoon. I mean, who was the person that pitched this idea to Disney anyway? Clearly it was someone who remembered another movie that made bold choices as well. Take a look at the Guardians movie poster. Remind you of something? How about now? This was a time before The Force Awakens. A time where it wasn't a sure bet that people were ready for Star Wars to come back. When Disney purchased Lucasfilm in late 2012, they knew they could start making new Star Wars films, but after the mixed reactions to the prequel trilogy, they needed to test the waters first before going back to a movie like that. And Guardians of the Galaxy was the guinea pig.
Rocket, hurry!
Guardians borrowed several things from Star Wars.
What are you talking about?
When you consider the main characters, you start to see it. Rocket and Groot are Han and Chewie, partners in crime that are able to understand each other.
Well, you said it, Chewie.
I am Groot. Save them? How?
Peter and Gamora play out like Luke and Leia, especially with Peter not knowing who his father is.
You're so like your daddy. You even look like him.
The film makes several callbacks to Star Wars. They're all over the place, and when you know this going in, it can be fun to appreciate it. Sometimes it's what the characters are doing, and other times it's the dialogue.
No! 4 billion units! Rocket! Come on, man. Hey, suck it up for one more lousy night and you're rich.
Rich.
Several transmissions were beamed to the ship by rebel spies.
You are the one who transmitted the message?
Even scenes that are set up in a similar way, like this one. Peter Quill could have easily tossed a "that's no moon" joke right about here. But don't get me wrong, it's also very different from Star Wars, and borrows from other things. It often reminds me of a Star Trek movie, with the city and the ship designs, especially the aliens. They definitely have a Star Trek look, not to mention Zoe Saldana also starred in the 2009 Star Trek reboot. Another reason why people loved Guardians is because they relate to the characters. They're dysfunctional, like real people. And because of that, the film has a lot of heart. It also shows a new generation things that they know nothing about. Most kids today don't even know what a Walkman is.
What's this?
Seriously?
The film also did some heavy lifting when it finally explained what the Infinity Stones are and where they came from. In one scene, they even show a Celestial.
Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No!
So how does Volume 2 hold up? Volume 2 was awesome. I liked it even more than the first. If this is any indication of the quality of films we're getting this summer, then I'm excited. We start with the team from the beginning. Volume 1 gave us so many questions that were left unanswered, and this film answers all of them. Like Luke in The Empire Strikes Back, in this sequel to Guardians, our main character also discovers the identity of his father. But no spoilers here. The film has several twists, and just when you think you've figured everything out, it surprises you. And bring the tissues. Seriously. The film amps up the amount of action and takes the humor to a whole nother level. It also has the best use of surround sound that I've ever experienced. If you've seen the film, then you'll know which scene I'm talking about. Overall, I give Volume 2 an A. It's a blast to watch unfold. But what'd you guys think? I hope you liked the review. Please leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.